Tonight, we're hearing testimony from an Oklahoma County detention officer who was held hostage back in May. 3 of the inmates allegedly involved also appeared in court today for the first time. News 9's Angelicia Bruton has more on what happened behind the courtroom doors. Angelicia?
Former Oklahoma County Detention Officer Daniel Misquez testified in court today. He said that in that moment back in March, he felt powerless and he didn't know if he would make it out alive. Charles Johnson, Gregory Jordan, and Darius Pleasant appeared in court, all facing murder charges. Court documents state the inmates allegedly incited a riot by kidnapping Misquez, which in turn caused a deadly officer-involved shooting where Curtis Williams, another inmate involved, was killed. Misquez's attorney blames the jail trust for what happened. He says they're underfunded, an embarrassment to the state, and what happened to Misquez is just the beginning.
And they put our guards and the people who are trying to do the right thing for Oklahoma City, and they put them in danger. Daniel Misquez is very fortunate that he's alive today. And if it wasn't for the Oklahoma City Police Department coming in there and taking care of this situation, we'd be dealing with his funeral.
Misquez testified in court today. He says at one point he asked Jordan if this is how he was going to die, and to tell his family he loved them. Misquez says he was surrounded by inmates. An Oklahoma City police officer testified saying she saw Pleasant let several inmates out of their cells. For months, Misquez says he felt anxious and paranoid to the point that he couldn't leave his home. Tamara Johnson is the mother of Charles Johnson, one of the inmates charged. She believes this all could have been avoided.
All they want is food, proper treatment, and they're not getting that.
Misquez testified that Johnson helped him. He gave him water and told him to stay calm.
How do they charge him with murder when he's not the one who pulled the trigger?
Amended charges were added. All 3 inmates are now facing first-degree murder charges, and the case was bound over to trial. These inmates will be back in court December 1st. Live in Oklahoma City, Angelicia Bruton, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.